CNBC put out this article where they reported on a survey by Cardify which looked at how much do cryptocurrency investors really understand about cryptocurrency. And they found that less than 17% of all cryptocurrency investors who buy cryptocurrency feel like they fully understand how cryptocurrency works, and more than a third of all cryptocurrency buyers have zero knowledge about the space or feel like they don't even have a basic knowledge about cryptocurrency. What's up everybody, I am Jaspreet Singh from the minorityMindset.com, where money minds rethink rich. Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin have been very popular recently with their run up in price, and then Elon Musk coming out talking about how he's buying Bitcoin for Tesla, and then you have PayPal and Square buying Bitcoin, and so cryptocurrency has been very popular. And naturally, a lot of people have been trying to get into cryptocurrency, hoping that this would be an easy way or a quick way for them to make a lot of money or at least protect their wealth. But a lot of people are buying cryptocurrency without knowing what they're doing. I don't know how today's numbers compare to the 2017 numbers when the 2017 Bitcoin and cryptocurrency crash happened, because back when that happened, it felt like everybody was buying Bitcoin, and it also felt like nobody had any idea of how cryptocurrency worked or what cryptocurrency even was. There's definitely a lot more awareness and knowledge as to what cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is now than there was a few years ago, but there's still a lot of uncertainty as to what cryptocurrency is and how Bitcoin is going to work in the future, and really what is a good valuation for cryptocurrency. Kind of as a really brief backstory, the whole idea behind Bitcoin and cryptocurrency originally is that it is supposed to be a decentralized worldwide digital currency. And I'm going to explain what that means in just a second, but before I do that, I need you to do me a quick favor and smash that thumbs up button below. So a decentralized worldwide digital currency means that first, this cryptocurrency is supposed to be a currency, kind of like our dollars. That way you can use this currency to buy and sell things. And so the whole idea behind it being decentralized is it's not controlled by one government. So it's not like you're spending dollars in the United States and pesos in Mexico and rupees in India. It's Bitcoin all around the world, whether you're in America or Mexico or India. So one Bitcoin all around the world is the same as one Bitcoin, because $1 is different than one peso, and one peso is different than one rupee, right? So Bitcoin is supposed to be decentralized, where it's this uniform kind of currency all around the world, and it's worldwide because you can use it all around the world, and it's a currency, or supposed to be a currency, because the whole idea is you should be able to use cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin to buy and sell things. So decentralized, worldwide, digital currency. I guess I skipped digital. The whole idea behind it being digital is you don't own anything physical. When you have a dollar in your hand, you have a physical dollar. With cryptocurrency, it's a digital currency. So you don't have anything in your physical hand except maybe a phone where you can access your digital currency. The reason people have been flocking to things like cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is because, for one, you've seen all this money printing happen. And when all this money printing happens, our dollars, our US dollars, get devalued. And when that happens, we see more inflation, and the vast majority of people become poorer. Cryptocurrency, on the other hand, has a finite number, at least Bitcoin does. There is a maximum number of Bitcoins that can be created, 21 million Bitcoins, and after that, you cannot create any more Bitcoins. And so you cannot create the same inflation, in theory, with Bitcoin the same way you can our dollars. And so people like that about Bitcoin because it is a way, or supposed to be a way, for you to protect your wealth. The second reason why people really like cryptocurrency like Bitcoin is because it kind of steps you away from the control of a central government, because when the government controls the monetary supply or the money supply, they have a lot of control over you. But if now your monetary supply is controlled by the users of the money, because that's how Bitcoin works, then you don't have that same control by a central government. Now, obviously, that's also one of the big challenges of adopting cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, because no central government wants to lose their control over the money supply, and so that makes it a little bit harder for cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin to get fully adopted the way they are, because no government wants to lose their control over money. The third reason why people really like cryptocurrency like Bitcoin is because it's finally starting to get adopted. Like Elon Musk and Tesla bought more than $1 billion worth of Bitcoin to add to their portfolio, and Stripe and PayPal have both added Bitcoin to their platforms. And so you're slowly starting to see Bitcoin start to get adopted into these tech companies, which is kind of a sign that maybe over more time, you're going to see cryptocurrency become very common in how we do transactions. This gets people very excited, because now people are thinking, whoa, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is finally starting to get adopted. And if more tech companies start to get behind the trend and they start to use it, that means other companies will start to use it too, the more traditional companies. And when that happens, then everybody's going to be using cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And if I can come in now and I can own some of this cryptocurrency, then it's going to be way more valuable in the future because there's a limited amount of Bitcoin in the world. And so if I own some Bitcoin, then it's going to become way more valuable because there's going to be so much more demand for it and not that much supply because there's a limited supply of Bitcoin. So I'm going to be rich. And this brings me to the fourth reason why some people like cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin, because they think it is a way for them to get rich quick. Going back to some of the things that I just talked about, a lot of people feel like they're being screwed over by the system because you're seeing this bigger divide between the rich and the poor. We have all this unemployment. We have all these businesses that are being shut down. We have all these jobs that are being lost, and people feel like they keep getting screwed over by the system. And so they're turning to cryptocurrency and Bitcoin kind of as that solution, because now this is a decentralized, or supposed to be a decentralized currency, where now if you can get in before everybody else, then this will be a way for you to get rich because everyone's going to come in and buy. But anytime you start to see people buy things, not for the purposes of using this thing, but for the purposes of just getting rich quick, that's always when you should have some red flags going up. There is real value behind cryptocurrency and blockchain because a lot of people are already used to digital currencies. I mean, when you swipe your credit card, are you really using real money? You're just swiping a piece of plastic where now a couple of digits move from your bank account to someone else's bank account. And so people are already kind of used to digital currency, although a lot of people don't think of it as digital currency, but people like the idea of not having to carry around physical cash and having a decentralized currency where now you can go around the world and spend money without worrying about conversion rates is just convenient. And blockchain is the technology that kind of fuels cryptocurrency, because blockchain is a technology that secures financial transactions and it secures data, and it makes it nearly impossible to hack or cheat this data. And so this technology has its own value because it can change the way that we spread data and do financial transactions in the future. Now, in this video, I'm not going to be going into how you can actually buy Bitcoin and store cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin in this video. If you want to learn more about that, our team put together an amazing article that goes through exactly how you can do that on our website, theminority-mindset.com. So if you want to learn more about that, I'll link that article for you in the description below. So there is a lot of value and power in this technology, and if anybody tells you that there isn't, then they just don't understand how cryptocurrency and blockchain works. But there is real value and power in this technology. But the thing that is concerning is that according to the survey, you have a lot of people that are buying Bitcoin and you're buying cryptocurrencies without knowing what the heck they're doing or what the heck they're buying. A third of buyers have zero knowledge about the entire cryptocurrency space. So why are they buying it? Because their friend or their cousin Bunty told them, yo, if you want to get rich, buy Bitcoin right now. And so that's always concerning, because now you have people buying a product or buying this technology, not because they want to actually use it, not because they might actually believe in it, but just because they want to get rich quick. And this article even mentions that. It says that 1 in 4 cryptocurrency holders told Cardify that they were entering the cryptocurrency space in the hopes of earning short-term financial gains. In other words, 1 in 4 people told Cardify, so these are people that are very open and honest about it, 1 in 4 people told Cardify that they're buying cryptocurrency. Why? So they can get rich quick. Yeah, that's just me translating what short-term financial gains means in real English. So what does this mean? Why does it matter? Well, anytime you see people start to buy something, not for the purposes of believing in this thing or not because they believe in the fundamentals, but just because they want to get rich quick, these are more of your emotional buyers or investors, whatever you want to call it. And so as things are going up, you're going to see more of these emotional people coming in and buying because they want to get rich quick. And then if this asset class starts to come down, these are the first people to sell because they were just hoping to get rich quick, and they don't really understand the real fundamentals. They don't really understand the real value. And so when things come down, they're the first to panic sell because they see their portfolio in the red and they don't understand what's going on. And so this causes a lot of volatility. That's why you see such huge drastic rises and huge drastic falls with cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, because you have so many people buying it, not because they believe in its value, but because they just want to get rich quick. Now, if I'm just being practical, you have a lot of people that have gotten very rich quickly because of Bitcoin. And so there are ways to get rich through a bubble. But you just got to understand that there are a lot of risks involved as well, especially if you're looking for the short-term gains, meaning they're trying to get rich quick, because if things turn around and you're holding on to a big position, especially if it's leveraged up with debt, because you have a lot of people buying cryptocurrency with debt. And so if you have this highly leveraged position and you were just hoping to get rich quick and then things turn around, well, now you're going to be the first one to lose everything. And because there have been so many new millionaires because of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, and because it's such a new technology, and because so many people are trying to buy Bitcoin and cryptocurrency hoping to get rich quick, you have a lot of scams around cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. I mean, you see it all over social media. On YouTube, every big financial YouTuber has all these scammers trying to get your money into these cryptocurrency scams. So beware of scams in the comments. You see it on Instagram, you see it on Facebook, you see people just trying to solicit other people's money to buy cryptocurrency when actually people are just taking their money and running. And again, this is why it is so important for you to make financial decisions, not emotional decisions, because when people are so charged up and so riled up and trying to get rich quick, and this is especially fueled with easy debt, that is when it's so easy for people to get caught into these scams, to get caught into these schemes where now you're losing everything because you were just hoping to get rich quick and somebody was promising it to you. Again, there is real long-term value with cryptocurrency and blockchain. Okay, I'm not trying to discredit that. There is real value here. And so you now, as somebody who is trying to protect your wealth and is trying to protect your money, you just got to understand what's going on, and you want to make sure you're making your financial decisions financially, not emotionally, because the people that make the most money over the long term are the people that make their financial decisions, not emotionally. And so now just remember that, because as more and more companies get behind cryptocurrency, you're going to see more hype and more excitement behind it, and you want to make sure you're making your decisions rationally. If you enjoyed this video, here's a video on building wealth that I think you'll love, and while you're at it, join our free finance and business newsletter, and as always, keep hustling. The more you have, the more you can do. So if you want to be able to help more people, you got to understand how wealth plays a part in that, because if you have the money and you have the resources, you can do a whole lot more good for yourself, your family, your community, and your surroundings.